In -2-3 degrees in UK, this is what happened. Basically, scissor lift is completely dead. Controller is frozen. Don't trust them because they just put them, whoever done it, just to be there as long as it's not on the floor.
I know, yeah.
Right? So this is where we are. Craig and Rich carry on with the timber over there, and we gotta come along here, along there, and along there, and all that needs to be done before we break down for Christmas. So will we do it? Well, stay on this channel, we'll find out. Boys are actually smarter than me, look at them. They're making a proper bench for cutting the timbers, just like that. Look at this invention. Very good, Victor, very good. I like it, my friend, I like it. You're doing a good job, my friend.
20 years experience, huh?
20 years experience combined with me makes 100 years. Yeah, boy. Yeah, that looks good, man. That looks good. That's it, yeah. Make a plan, spend half an hour, make it right, and then just chop, yeah? Delaney's gonna go and bring some timbers. Obviously, the temperatures are like -3. It's pretty cold. That scissor lift is completely dead. I've taken the controller inside the office, so I'm gonna go pick it up now, and hopefully this starts, because I need to move that scissor lift over there and transfer that line of that drip over there to that corner. Yeah, boy, yeah. Dancing, dancing on the rain.
Wayne! We ain't dogs today, we're ducks. Quack! Quack! Look at that!
Took the biggest challenge at the worst time of the year. We have 4 weeks until Christmas. Now we're cracking on. We're installing timber. Me and the lovely gentleman Rich, we're installing timber. Delaney and Vitalia cutting the timber for everybody. Those boys are cracking on quite fast, actually. Those boys that need to do in the flashings around the curtain wall, which is a bollock job. But yeah, we're cracking on. So today mission is get this timber all the way across in line with that timber at the bottom. Fully fixed, fully installed. Delaney, you need to cut a lot of timber, bro. Running a construction business for me is a lot like a captain on a ship. If the captain doesn't give direction and is not running the crew, eventually the ship will go off its course and probably will sink. So there needs to be a leadership, there needs to be a plan to be executed so the crew can follow. Alright, this is where we are. Have a look at this elevation. We have done basically from that end over there up to here all this cladding and above that. So Craig and Rich have done that. We've cut the timber for this end. Vasily and Gregory basically are on that flashing. They have completed all these flashings over there. We have Oleg is completing in about half an hour, probably is going to be to the end of that timber. So what we have left to do is basically 2 weeks and I think a couple of days, because we're going to be open until 24th of December. So whoever is willing to work is going to come work until 24th of December to make sure we get every single timber on this courtyard completed. Now the time, it's a bit short, but I think because we have a good system in place, we have all 3 scissor lifts here. So what we're going to end up doing is Oleg is going to come back when they finish from here, start the top cladding. Alex just went, I think, to pick up something. He's gonna come on that scissor lift over there. He's doing the infuse, he already started it. Craig and Rich are gonna keep doing that cladding. So I'm hoping Vasily and Gregory get on this curtain wall today so we can get this flashing. Today is Friday, we're working tomorrow, so we're gonna push of getting these flashings done, because the flashing gets on, we can't actually do the timber. I mean, we can, but it's gonna be very hard of putting these flashings, so we want these flashings getting on around the curtain wall, all these 3 curtain walls, get them done. We're missing 1 flashings for the top there, so for that one we're going to have to come back after we put the timber at the top and basically take the timbers out, put the flashing in between the corners and get on from there. So it's going to be a little bit backwards and forward, but I think we're looking well. We're confident we're going to finish it. So here I didn't realize I didn't turn on the microphone, so there is no speaking, but essentially what I'm saying is I am going to try, like all the scaffolders are trying, all these timbers, to lift them up, to lift all these 14 timbers and carry them into the tent. And as you can see, no problem. No time for wasting, let's go. So why I'm taking more timber even though it's Friday and we have enough timber, I'll explain you why. So I would like to have enough timber for the next day. So it's coming to the end of the day on Friday. We're loading some more timber, we'll get it cut, so we know in the morning when we come, the boys don't need to wait for anybody. They can literally grab the timber and start installing, and we carry on cutting ahead. But every time I need to be looking ahead where everybody is at, because the timber sizes changes, depends on where you are. If you are underneath a window, it's one size. If you're in between the window, it's a different size. If you have the infuse, another size, and then the third size is right at the top. And again, I forgot to turn the microphone. So essentially what I'm saying is we have half a timber, and then the right hand side is a full panel sheet over 1 meter wide. Now what we didn't realize is the rails where the panel needs to be has to be 10mm deeper than the rails where the timber cladding is, because the panel is 30mm thick where the timber is 20mm thick. So basically tomorrow we're going to come back, we're going to cut the rails, we're going to cut the strip of the timber so it's not male and female, not visible like that, and it's a finished product. We'll push the rails and then we can install the cladding. Alex is going to do that tomorrow. So if you want to keep watching these videos, stay tuned. New videos coming every single week, Friday 6 p.m. to find out how long it took, for how many men, what obstacles we needed to take, what issues we needed to resolve, how much timber is on the wall installed, fully completed. If you're ever doing something like this, you can go to these videos, check them out, and you can price your job correctly, accurately, what will take you to complete basically exactly the same project. Rain screen, cladding, timber, rock wool, fire break, side rides, QT brackets, QT rails, flashings, drip flashings, perforated angles, flashings around the curtain wall. Everything will be breaking down of how long it took to complete that entire area of rain screen cladding.